Alright guys, I'm going to take you through this craps video real quick. I had to record my audio over on top of the video because for some reason I can't record video and audio at the same time. So, here we go. Now this strategy, I'm a little tipsy right now, so forgive me, but this is the best strategy I've ever used. I just stumbled across it. I was messing around on this app, and I figured it out. So anyway, this app I'm using, it's completely random rolls or whatever. It's just it's a computer, so everything's random. So at one point I hit a couple sevens when I need to hit them, but like I said, everything's random right now. Towards the end, I switch it to manual mode to manipulate the dice and show you what happens if you get on a losing streak. I show you how to make sure you're not gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, watch the video. You put $100 on the all seven, 150 field, $200 five, and then hot bet the hard six and hot bet the hard eight. Okay, just watch it. So basically, you're only going to lose on an easy 6 and an easy 8. Those are the only ways you're going to lose. So that's 8 combinations out of 36. That's, 28 combinations you're going to win on off the top. 28 combinations you're winning. No matter what, you're winning. Now, say you do hit an easy one. Say you hit an easy 6. Well, actually, first let me tell you a story. I don't know if you guys are familiar with YouTube craps, but if you are, you'll know who I'm talking about, Bone Thrower. I asked this man, he's a big presence on YouTube. I suggest you go watch some of his videos if you want to learn some strategies and things. He's one of the greats. But anyway, I asked him, in all his years of playing, how many times has he seen anybody, go over a 20 roll streak without a 7, roll 20 times plus without a 7. And he said in the 30 years he's been playing, he's seen it maybe 100 times. He said maybe 3 times a year that he's seen it. So that's 20 times, right? Not very often. So that's what this strategy is based around. It's basically, well, the first part of the strategy is just a win and collect strategy, basically. After your first 3 initial losses, then it turns into a martingale system. Okay? And the martingale system of this strategy, it gives you at least 17 for sure guaranteed rolls. And that's not including the 3 rolls that it would take to get to your martingale part. So that's 20 rolls off the top, guaranteed that you're allowed to have, hoping for a 7, basically. And it can go way past that, because during your first initial 3 losses, you got that field bet up as well. You got the any 7 bet, and you got your field bet. Here, I'll show you. Let me look at this strat. Let me look what's going on here. Okay, I got a $100 easy 4, or $100 all 7. And then I got 150 field bet, $10 hop. Okay, so see, if you hit any field number here, you're gonna win. Okay, you're gonna win money if you hit a field number at this part of the strategy. At this particular section of the strategy, you hit any field number, you're gonna win. If you hit a 7, you're gonna win. If you hit a 5, you're gonna win. If you hit a hard 6, you're gonna win. If you hit a hard 8, you're gonna win. All right, so
7 out.
7, you win money. And you don't have to play at this level, but if you wanna play at this level to be safe, to be absolutely safe at this level, betting $100 and stuff, $100, and then $200, whatever. You know what I mean? The bet levels that it is now, To be completely safe, carry $10,000 with you. Okay? And I mean, I say that with a grain of salt, because nothing's completely safe in a casino. But with $10,000, you can probably go close to 30 rolls. Close to 30 rolls. So, I mean, you're sitting
Winner,
pretty.
7.
I
Pay
mean,
the line.
you would just have to go on a horrible streak. But I mean, you can cut this bankroll in half and cut the bets in half if you're not comfortable playing at this level. You can cut your bankroll into quarters and cut your bets in quarters. You
2
know,
craps, 2. Line
if you
away.
want to.
Pay the don'ts.
So I mean, you could have a
field.
whatever half a nine or 10,000, so 5,000, then half a 5,000, 2,500, and I mean, you can even cut the 2,500 down if you wanted to. What is that, 9? I don't know. I don't know what it would be. But I like this way. I like playing at this level just because you win quick, you can get out. You know, goal with this is to win $500 and leave. Win $500 a day and leave.
Winner, 7. Pay the line.
All right. Let me just watch this for a little bit, see what's going on. I'll tell you. I'll explain what's happening once we start losing. Because towards the end, I go into manual mode and intentionally make us lose. And I show you how to how to adapt the strategy to where you're not gonna lose.
4. Mark the 4. Pay the field.
And like I said, right now it's completely random. And I mean, sure, easy 6 or an easy 8, I can lose on at this point right now. You know. All right, right now I'm switching to manual mode. Switching into manual mode to show you what happens, you know, how to compensate for losses. All right, so you start off $100 4 or $100 any 7, 150 field, you know, basically the same strategy or whatever. Sorry guys, like I said, I've been drinking Captain Morgan and Coke, bro. So
8. Mark the 8.
all right, after your first loss, what you do, you take down all your bets, take down your 5, and you take down your hot. Oh, I didn't even put my hot bet up there right. But anyways, say that was a hot bet. You know, take it down. And then you just $100 any 7, $200 on the field. Okay.
Winner, 8.
See, I was supposed to take those hot bet down, or you know that, whatever, that other one up, down, like that. There you go. Okay. So then, say you lose that time. If say your $100 any 7 lost, and your $200 field lost, then what you do is you do a $200 any 7 and a $200 field. Now the reason you do this is because if any field number comes up, it covers that. Basically, you're hoping for a 7 at this point, or a 2 or a 12, and you're going to win all your money back, plus some. But you got that field covering you, you know, that way you have more chances at a 7.
Line away.
See what I'm saying? And then say you lose that. Say you lose the $200 any 7 and the $200 field. Then from that point on, you don't use a field bet. You just martingale your any 7. You see what I'm saying? You just keep martingaling your any 7. So from 200 you go to 300. From 300 you go to 400. From 400 you go to 500. From 600 you go to 700. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I mean, whatever, all the way up, you know what I mean, until you run out of money. But you're not going to run out of money, I'm telling you. Not with a $10,000 bankroll. It's just not going to happen. You would have to lose, let's see here, 15. I mean, you would have to lose, fuck. Hell if I fucking know. You'd have to lose a shit ton. That's not even counting all the field numbers in the first 3 losses that you could hit.
6. Mark
You'd
the
have to
6.
lose a lot. I mean, you'd have to lose a lot. You know what I mean? You would probably have to set close to at least half of the world record to lose. Alright. So, anyways. So there you go. That's your first step after a loss right here. $100 any 7, $200 field.
7 out. Line away.
And say you lose that. Well, I just won it. I was showing you if you win. You know, you can keep winning right. You can keep winning right here
Center
at this
field
level,
9. Mark the
and
9.
make it back. You know what I mean. You can keep winning at this level, and make your money back. So you don't have to go to the next level. So then you start all over. Once you reach your initial bankroll or profit, you know, you set your profit aside because you're just going to keep collecting with this strategy. You're just going to keep collecting profit. Set that to the side and wait till you hit your profit
6.
margin, you know, whatever profit you want to get, and then walk away. But with this strategy, you're gonna
6.
you're gonna
Easy 6.
win your money back. All right, so see at this point right here, this is one of the major points of the strategy.
out.
You know,
Line away.
right here, if you hit a 7, you win all your money back. Okay. Now say I didn't hit a 7. Say I hit a field number. This is what prolongs your strategy and could prolong it forever. I mean, if you continue to hit field numbers, I mean, it's basically like a crutch for you right there at that point. It's holding you up. It's helping you wait for a 7 to come. You know what I mean? A 7's due. You know, I know people say
8.
dice are
No
completely
field,
random,
point
but
is 8.
also you got to take into effect that the most prolific number on the dice that you can come up with is a 7. So it's got a higher chance of any other number coming up. So at that point, you know, field numbers can sit there and keep you at that level right there
6.
for 10, 20
Easy
rolls.
6.
You know, it can just keep you even right there. Blah, blah, blah. You know, just hitting field number, field number, field number, field number. Not to mention it can make you money if a 2 or a 12 hit.
10.
It's going to make you
Hard
money.
10.
But it prolongs the strategy out to where you don't have to martingale. You see what I'm saying?
6. Easy 6.
Okay, now say you lose at that point. Like I said, if you lose at the 2-2, you drop the field, you don't use the field, and now you're in a martingale system. Okay? Now all you're doing is hoping for a
8.
7.
Came easy.
And like I said, you got plenty of rolls. Plenty of rolls. So $8,000, and you're only going up $100 at a time? See what I'm saying?
6.
How many
Mark
rolls
the
would that
6.
even be? I have no clue. I have no clue how many rolls that would be. You know what I mean? I have no idea. That's a lot of rolls. But anyways, keep going until you win. And there you go. That's an easy way to make money in craps.
8. Easy 8.
Granted, to play at this level, you got to have a pretty big bankroll. You got to have 10 grand. But like I said, you can cut this bankroll in half, cut your bets in half. You can even cut that in half and cut that, and then cut
5.
those in
No
half.
field, 5.
So you don't have to play at this level. $2,500. I mean, at a $2,500 level, you're still making you know, basically $25 a pop. You know, $25 bets. You know what I mean? Starting bets or
7
whatever.
out, 9
Instead of
away.
$100. Instead
Caleb
of a
Williams
$100
for the
any-7, you're
last
making a
count.
$25 any-7. You know what I mean? And then half of that, hell, was half of 25. 12. Well, see, that's where you get into weird stuff.